North Yorkshire is a wonderfully diverse county. We're actually the third largest council in the country now, but like every council, the cost of living crisis has really had an impact.
I've worked for North Yorkshire for over 28 years. I started my career as an unqualified family support worker, and now I'm the Assistant Director and extremely proud. As a local council, we have the responsibility to create the best environment. Nowhere is this felt more acutely than for those most vulnerable children living in our communities.
At any one time in the UK, there's approximately 500,000 children that are either in need of protection or looked after children. Some of the challenges that face social workers is that there's an increasing amount of paperwork, an increasing amount of time sat at their computers rather than where real social work happens, which is in people's homes.
What we have to do is enable them to give them the time to be able to do the work that they came into this profession to do.
The IT systems hinder rather than help practice, and this project is designed to flip that around.
So North Yorkshire Council is really quite progressive around how we use technology, but technology has to be used with a purpose in mind.
And through all of the great work that our social workers do, they collect vast quantities of information. The challenge is how you take that information and turn that into something that's usable to support the appropriate decision making. And through the use of Azure and Azure OpenAI services, it allows us to find easy ways to interact with that information.
I want you to meet Tom. Tom's an 8-year-old boy and he lives at home with his parents. Traditionally, social workers would look at Tom's genogram. A genogram are the people that are related to Tom by birth, but a child's network includes more than just the people that are related to them. Using this technology, we can identify those people that otherwise would be lost in all of the words that are written about Tom. This technology identifies those people and creates an eco-map. An eco-map will contain some family members, but it'll also contain the other people that Tom's told us are important to him, that now that we know about them, we can go to help keep Tom safe.
I've worked with many children a lot of years. What happens when you're able to develop that relationship? That relationship continues throughout. It doesn't end at the age of 25. They keep coming back, having a chat and talking to you about things that are fundamental in their lives. There's nothing more wonderful than actually seeing those children thrive and do well.
So just one of the tasks that social workers do is needing to find the safety plan on a child's record. That information can be stored in lots of different locations. And through the use of Microsoft Azure and Azure OpenAI services, we've managed to reduce that time from 3 minutes to around about 10 seconds.
When we first started to work with Microsoft around the potential of this programme, it was mind-blowing because we're always striving to do the best. And so this idea really created an opportunity to think about things differently.
This technology is really close to my heart. I grew up in care here, and having an understanding of children's networks is key to making sure that they grow up safely and surrounded by people that love and care about them.
For me, and the wider objectives that we have around moving this council forward, is bringing forward these techniques, these solutions into other parts of the business and really make the funding that we have go much, much further.
The work that we have done through Microsoft has really opened up how we're able to save time for practitioners to do what they came into this profession to do, which was about protecting children.
Technology is here to support us and enhance what we do. And that for me has been really quite inspiring.